In this world, there are a couple mysteries that will never be solved. Questions like, will LeBron's hairline ever be repaired from destruction? Why do your eyes overlook your nose although it's right in front of you? What is underneath Salah's bonnet? And worst of all, why does pretty privilege exist? Just think about it. Have you ever found yourself lonely, struggling in school and in life, work being so hard and tasks are getting much harder? Chances are that you might be struggling with not having pretty privilege. Or in other words, bro, you ugly as hell. Nah, just To dive deep into this phenomenon, we have to know what pretty privilege even is. A person who has more opportunities and becomes more successful in life because of how attractive they are. Pretty privilege is the reason all of us have to work so goddamn hard, while a couple attractive people could do TikTok dances and become the next internet sensation. Pretty privilege is the reason why some of us have to go the extra mile to show how great our personality is so people forget how normal we are. I have to take about 1,000 pictures on my camera roll just to find the right picture where I look the best so that I could post on Instagram just to get absolutely 0 bitches. I mean, at this point, I may as well just delete the app. It feels like for some of us regular looking people, we have to work 10 times harder to get the attention we deserve, while Vinny Hacker could smile at a camera and get 100 sponsorship deals and offers. No offense to Vinny, of course. I'm just being a hater knowing that he could get absolutely any girl I want, all because of his looks. People with flaws even get roasted on live television, like the whole Chris Rock and Jada incident where he called her G.I. Jane. I mean, let's not lie, we do see a little comparison. Yo, what the hell was that for?
Keep my wife's name out your mouth.
Anyway, now before I start getting on this rant, I must give you my personal experience with pretty privilege. As a young kid, I was so hideous that I didn't even attempt to shoot my shot at ladies because I know I'd be denied. Oh, so you thought looking at your crush for an hour straight was gonna get her to finally acknowledge you exist and both of you will live happily ever after? Denied. It was already bad that I had no drip, showed up to school with a buzz cut every week exposing my big ass forehead, but on top of all of that being ugly, that's just the recipe for disaster. I remember watching all those TV shows as a kid thinking that high school love was gonna be the best moments of my life. Turns out it was nothing like High School Musical. I wouldn't even get a second of attention. But I can't even blame the girls for real. But fast forward a couple years, you get a handsome, attractive, charming. Hey, who the hell lied to you, bro? You still kinda ugly. Bro, just, can a man dream? Damn. But I can't confirm that people who are attractive can not only get away with stuff, but have advantages that regular people don't. And I'll break this down with a couple points. Point 1, simps. Let's make this abundantly clear. Being nice to a girl or complimenting a girl is not being a simp. A simp is when you go overboard and let a girl treat you like an object without a care in the world for you. A few of those acts being letting women streamers step on you or sit on you, donating so much money that you're worried about rent being paid the next day. And yes, that actually happened. Imagine simping for a girl so much that you're literally poor. That's a whole different type of simping. Other acts of simps include joining Reddits of Pokimane and over-sexualizing every act she does, whether it's simply turning around, squatting, or drinking water. People who have anime body pillows, these type of characters in shows, and Pokimane, Amaranth, and Boomer Girl supporters. Now let's be completely honest. If these people weren't slightly attractive or fit your taste, you wouldn't know what to do in life. You'd probably search the deepest depth of the internet to find feet pics or rewatch My Little Pony for the 100th time. Now I don't want to take away from these streamers. I know they're talented in their own way, but the simps in question are the reason why this privilege is prevalent. I can't blame women streamers for shaking their jugs if they know there's an audience willing to give them their life savings over the slightest tease. Point number 2, criminals. What if I told you that if you're unattractive, you're probably gonna receive more jail time than if you were attractive? Not only do judges but jurors are influenced by attractiveness as an unconscious bias. So if a sexy person with colored eyes and luscious hair approaches you and robs you at gunpoint, then they'll receive less time than an unattractive person will. If that's the case, then I might as well just start doing crimes with attractive people then. In GTA, of course. YouTube, do not demonetize this. I need to eat food. Can you just imagine 2 inmates discussing their crimes just to find out they did the same thing, but the attractive person will get out sooner? I'd be so goddamn heated, bro. And it's not only for attractiveness. And for all of you thinking that having a baby face is weird, wait till I tell you this. Baby-faced individuals are less likely to be found guilty. Yeah, so for all of you people asking, where's your facial hair? How in the world are you 20 years old? You're such a baby. Yeah, wait until I pull up in a ski mask and not having a single worry in my head, because I know I will walk out not guilty with the best lawyer in the world. Not only is pretty privilege prevalent in the courtroom where they sentence people for their crimes, but people who are criminals, more specifically serial killers, also tend to receive love from actual people. Now I already talked about this in a different video, so I won't dive too deep into this, but there's a whole group of fans giving him edits on TikTok and showing their love for a guy who literally eats humans. Imagine a girl getting freaky with Dahmer and she says, "Eat me up, Dahmer." Just know he's gonna take that request with great pride. Jeffrey Dahmer is a proud munch. Point number 3, school. Have you ever written an essay so well crafted, so amazing and well written, that you thought it was your best written work, that it should be placed next to a museum, next to the Founding Fathers' Declaration of Independence, and when it's time for submission, you are 100% certain that you will receive a passing grade, coming to find out that you received a C, and Sally's bitch ass got a perfect score all cause she looks good, and she just walks into class the next day without any care in the world? Bitch, I know you cheated. No, but it's actually proven that people who are attractive are likely to get better grades. I thought school was meant for academics, playing our favorite sports team to be the next LeBron, eventually receiving a bad hairline. But it doesn't matter because in the process we got so much girls. Coming to find out, it's America's next top model for pretty people to get easier grades and get college acceptances. The fact that pretty privilege could also determine the grades you get is insane. Before, children's excuses for doing bad in class used to be, well mom, everyone else was failing in class, or the teacher is just a bad teacher. The grades are just not updated. But now the new excuse is gonna be, sorry, I wasn't attractive enough. Sorry mom, I wasn't born with a BBO and a smile from Dr. Miami. So Mr. Edward with the George Washington 11 that drives a white van won't round my grade from a 20% to 100%. Blame him or some shit, I don't know. All jokes aside, it's crazy how looks could affect your grades and potentially what school you go to and the career you choose. And even after you escape school and get a job, you still fall into the depths of pretty privilege. Which brings up the next point. Point number 4, workplace. Why does pretty privilege have to exist in work? Like work isn't already horrible with people screaming at your face, hours of sitting in the same area doing paperwork. Apparently we have pretty people earning more dinero. See, before I wasn't tripping, but now you tell me pretty people are earning more money than me? Nah, at this point I'm fighting anyone that's pretty. Employers are inclined to give more money to potential employers for being attractive. They do this by checking job applications with the employee's face on it. So anytime you apply for a job, make sure you Photoshop yourself with some abs or a nice, fat, juicy pair of glasses. What did you think I was gonna say? So you stand out as a better applicant and make more money for your labor. The fact that two people could do the same amount of work, but another person could make more money for simply looking better. Let's just be honest at this point, employers just want to smash. This is their silent way of flirting nowadays. Can you just imagine how bosses treat their employees now? Hey, what have you done this whole day? Oh, I was on my phone and empty out the trash. Nice work, Amy. I've noticed you've been working extremely hard lately and I'm increasing your salary. Oh, thank you, boss. And you, James? Boss, I made a whole report of our daily income, treated every customer with care, and raised $1 million for the company. Oh, that's nothing. Keep working. You'll get a promotion soon. I'm not gonna lie, I'd honestly just quit after that. Point number 5, glow ups. If you don't know what a glow up is, it's basically being initially seen as unattractive but blossoming up with better looks when you grow up. Now, of course, I'm not the most handsome man in the world. You know what? Scratch that. I am. But I used to be much uglier, and the love I receive now compared to back then is different. It's almost as if you're not worth being treated like a human if you don't look a certain way. Which is crazy because you're telling me I can't get a bit of that ass if I don't have colored eyes and long curly hair. I'm not gonna lie, that has to be racially motivated. But I'll prove this phenomenon with a few exhibits. Exhibit 1, Exhibit 2. Exhibit 1, Exhibit 2. Exhibit 1, Exhibit 2. Wait, never mind, he just lost some weight. He still looks the same. I should have just kept that to myself. Now I'm gonna have a mob of minors coming at me for eternity. The mere fact that someone will know your amazing personality but shy away like you're some hideous ogre, but will actually like you once your facial features change is crazy. Point number 6, fictional characters. Yes, we've even seen pretty privilege amongst our favorite shows. One example I could provide is of Attack on Titan. Without spoiling the show, there are 2 characters, Eren and Flock. Now both of them want to commit the same atrocious act, but the Attack on Titan fans only want to defend Eren and despise Flock. I wonder why that is. Certainly not because of his nut ass cut, his creepy face, or is it just because he's unattractive? Are you guys just mad that he's not as sexy as Eren, causing you to judge him much harsher? And this goes for all characters that are good looking. Look at this, Itachi, crimes of genocide and mass murder. He's cool, nothing wrong with that. Light Yagami, terrorism and extortion. I don't see nothing. Lelouch with damn near every crime in existence. It's nothing, you know, he had to do that. But God forbid Choji does this crimes, because y'all would have been on his ass like there was no tomorrow. But I do understand that this is fiction, so I won't be too harsh on this point. I want you guys to take all these points that we mentioned and really ask yourself, am I really treating everyone the same, or am I being more lenient on people that are attractive because they look good? Take that bias you have and just throw it in the trash. Next time you see someone that's unattractive in school, I want you to look at them in the face and kiss them. Literally just start making out with them. After all, he probably has the best personality in school. Don't worry, for all the boys in school, I got y'all back, bruh. We're changing the ugly kid narrative in high school now. No, but all jokes aside, this is a product of the halo effect. People that are more attractive are seen as more sociable, dominant, sexually more mentally healthy, intelligent, and socially skilled. Now, I'm not saying that you can't treat someone that you're attracted to with a bit better care, but make sure that you treat the people that you aren't attracted to as fairly. After all, we're all humans with emotions and shit. Please make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. We're so close to 100,000 subscribers. Subscribe to my second channel for more content I upload damn near like every day. Follow all my socials, and as always, love you guys and peace.